Good morning, Politically Black. This is Drew Lacombe here at Politically Black. Hello, my audience. I just want to tell you guys something. Never, when you're trying to make things right with someone, accept fighting. Ever. If you're apologizing and the person just wants to keep beating you up, they have a problem and not you. And that's just from personal experience. I recently reached out to a girl who was a really good friend of mine. And all I really said was, hey, look, if you're down, I can't be trying to be your lover or try to be anything to you. I'm not in that spot anymore, and I'm also just kind of over her and her shit, so... But that was like 3 years ago, like 5 years ago, I was over her shit. Now, no matter how much I was apologizing, it was fighting. That tells me that I did not need that relationship back. That tells me that relationship would have been bad for me to have back. Just what it is, like where it stands, is that relationship would not have been a good relationship for me to have been a part of. Like, even with the friendship. Now, I was just thinking, hey, look, like, I'm cool with being your friend. I'm cool with just talking to you. I'm not cool with trying to do anything, meet up with you. All that shit failed years ago. So why the fuck should we keep trying and grinding? Now, the person then refers to beating me up through what other people did for them. So I'm like, okay, you can do that, sure. And you can hold every action that I did, but if you don't look at yourself and go, well, okay, I played a part in this too, well, are you even being fair to you? Because, like, now you're denying your own chance to grow. Like I said, I messaged the person like, hey, you want a friend? I'm down. Like, I'll be your friend. What up? Like, turned into a fight about shit from years ago. And I'm like, okay, but that's your prerogative, not mine. Now, this was me down to have a friend who... We never dated, we never did nothing. She wanted to, but the thing was there's just a huge distance. And so with that huge distance, you can't really fucking do anything. Like, that's a reality. Like, that's the thing people don't accept about online dating, is that distance makes up most of online dating. Like, that distance is gonna be that distance while you're online dating. And that's just what it is. Everyone wants it to sound so wholesome and different, but it's all the same shit. Like, when you're dating online, usually you're being cheated on. Like, by the time you already enter that relationship, usually she's got 3 other dudes still talking to her in her inbox, and you just aren't any wiser because she decided not to tell you. That's a problem with dating on social media for sure. I definitely was digging the Timcast on how Tinder's like stunted men. I don't disagree. I think Tinder's got us in a mindset where you swiped right on me, we got a hit. Like, let's get it. But like I said, don't really try to take people back who didn't work out. Like, I tried. I was down to just have a friend, like, because we've known each other for fucking 10 years. Only person I've known longer than my fucking bestie, and that's fucking this girl. And hey, I cut the bridge, I cut the ties. I told her, you know what, that's fine, I'll cut ties here then and cut my losses then, because you don't want to be friends, that's fine. That shows me a bigger, deeper issue than when we was trying to be something to each other too. Like, we was definitely gonna have more issues trying to be something to each other than... Because, I mean, if you can't even be friends with the person you supposedly like, that's really bad on you, ladies. Like, men want a friendship before we want a partnership, so it's just what it is. We want a friendship first and a partnership after that. Like, if anything happens, we want to know that, 1, we're cool to still have your back, and 2, that you're gonna have ours. I'm coming to find out that ain't a thing with this generation of women. That's why y'all all single. That's why y'all are hateful and mad at us for just wanting to be single now. Because we realize something. It's called we was never gonna be enough. It was called we never was gonna be enough for no hoe, no woman, no whatever. So we decided to give up. Now y'all have to deal with it. Y'all are in that consequential zone of, we fucked up. We fucked up. We demanded voting rights, worker rights, all this shit, and no one ever once said, what's the consequence? The consequence is men just aren't interested anymore, hun. It doesn't matter what you do in all reality. You could be the best at your job. Men don't really care. We don't. Sorry. We've been being the best at our jobs for X amount of years, and hey, honey, no one cared. No one gave a singular fuck that we were killing it for years. Not a single fucking thank you for, hey, you guys really go to war and you guys really make sure to keep the country safe. You can't even get that these days. That's a fucking, to the left, that's a traitorous statement because you're attacking another nation. Awful people. Only awful people would attack another nation like that, huh? But the Democratic left can't be awful people. There's just no way. They're just great people. They're all good. Every single one of them. Not one of them is bad. There's not one person in there who is banking their presidency run on fucking Trump being fucking impeached. Women tend to be liberals, sorry. So that shit, really more or less, like, men, you're conservatives, you're Republicans, you're out there. You don't have to be with these women. That's a true fact. Just throwing it up there, guys, like, you don't. You have the option of being with whoever you want to be with. You just got to be the one to take the initiative. Like, that's the part of the world that's fucked right now, is men don't take initiative to date. We kind of got put in a spot where it's harder to, too. Try being on Tinder and trying to fucking talk to a woman first. See how that goes. See how it goes. You won't. She'll message you if she's down, but you won't message her no matter how down you are. I mean, you might, but, like, even then, so what? She don't care. Do you have 6 cars and a mansion? Then who the fuck are you to her? Women ain't trying to build with nobody no more. Women don't want to grow anymore. So again, it's just like, you might want a friend, and it might have been someone you was chasing something with emotionally. Men, just know they don't feel the same. If they was chasing something emotionally and you didn't go for it because you got led on, you're the bad guy. Even apologizing for being led on, you're still the bad guy. Like, I threw her an apology like, hey, look, sorry, I fucking let myself get into that situation. I'm still the bad guy, even for letting myself be in that situation. But oh well. Other than that, guys, this has been Gamer Guy Vladimir here. I'm signing off. I hope y'all have a great weekend, a great month, and a great year. Because this year's going to get lit, guys. Hell yeah. Peace out.